Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. I had a special request from Holly in the Wire Makers Club for a bangle bracelet with beads that don't move around or flip over. What you're going to need for this project are flat pliers, round pliers, flush cutters, a bracelet form, 22 gauge and 16 gauge wire, and some beads. So we'll start with about 10 inches of the 16 gauge artistic wire and 10 inches of 22 gauge artistic wire, and we will wind the thinner wire around the thicker wire a few times and be sure to pull it snugly. And then we're going to add one of our rose metal spacer beads. This is a flattish bead, and we're going to pull the wire behind and twist it just once around. And then we're going to add our larger round bead right beside there, holding them snugly together. Pull the wire behind the round bead, pushing the bead in really snugly, and just bring it around once. And then put the next rose bead on there, pushing it very snugly. Push the wire flat against the back of the rose bead and pull it around. Just pull it round to the back. Now we'll put another pearl bead on there, pushing it in, and bring the wire around the back and twist it around the thicker wire. And another rose bead, holding it very snugly, pushing the wire with your thumb and finger, bring the wire around. Another pearl. You can put as many beads as you like. Holly had put 3 larger beads and 4 spacer beads. So we're going to bring this wire to the back. And now once we have our beads, we are going to twist it around 5 times and really tug at that wire so it's very, very tight. And then flip it back to the first side and make sure you have the same amount of twists. I did 5 twists so they're even, and then we're going to clip it flush on both sides with our Xuron flush cutters. So give it a good little clip there to remove the extra wire and pinch it in and rotate with your flat pliers. So pinch and rotate a bit to tighten it up. Those are the Xuron tweezer nose pliers. Now do any little adjustments that you need. Put it on the bracelet mandrel. This is the artistic wire bracelet mandrel. You can always put the wire around a round form if you don't have the mandrel. I'll link up all my supplies in the description below the video. So bring the wires around so they're even, and then at the halfway point just bend it up. Depends on the size you want your bracelet to be. I'm just using this as a standard size, and we're bending the wires up at the center. So just pushing it so they're straight out. And now I'm taking my bail making pliers. These are the Beaded bail making pliers, and I'm going to form a couple of hooks. So I bent one of them at a bit of an angle. One's pointing up, the other one's pointing out, so they'll be able to hook together. And we're going to do a teeny little loop to finish it off so it's not a rough end. And we'll do the same on the other side. You could do one hook, one loop, however you like to finish these up. We're just going to bend that around and pinch it in so the loop is tiny. It's just a way to make it a little bit smaller. I don't want the loop to be too big, so pinch it in with the flat pliers, and then we're going to clip the end with our flush cutters. And the same on the other side, just clip that end with the flush cutters and remove it. And then we'll take our flat pliers to pinch in that little pokey end. Same on the other side, just pinch in the pokey end. And you can do any little adjustments with the bail making pliers, or if you have round pliers, just to bring the hook in a little bit, push it in, and any other last minute adjustments you can do with your flat pliers, pinching it a little bit. And you can curve out the bracelet part a little bit if you need. You can hammer this a little bit too if you want to stiffen it up. We're just going to adjust it. And now to tighten up the wire behind the spacer beads, take your round pliers and holding the wire, just give it a little jog, little flick of the wrist, and that will tighten the wire up so your beads won't flip. This is a great way to tighten up the wire. I do this when I wrap crystals, and it makes the wire tighter and holds those beads in place. And then if you have to adjust a little bit more, and the hook just hooks in like that, easy, and there is your beautiful beaded bracelet. And the beads hold in place and they don't flip. Here's the finished bracelet and the sample that I made for Holly in the Wire Makers Club, and I'll link up another tutorial for a twisted wire bracelet in the description below. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.